How to price your offers. We get asked all of time about this because people just want that magical number that their clients are going to purchase with. And unfortunately, that doesn't exist. And we're going to kind of dive into why and some things that you need to do in order to understand how to price your offers. Now, ideal client research is huge. If you haven't done this before, you really need to focus on this. It's going to help your business so much. And I know people don't like doing it, they think it's a waste of time. And it does take a good amount of time, or it can. However, what you're going to get out of it is so impactful on the ROI you're going to see there. And we need to make sure that we're not making assumptions about our ideal client, because oftentimes we think our ideal client feels one way or wants one thing, but when we ask them, it's completely different. And so therefore, everything we're doing is not speaking to them, right? Our messaging is not speaking to them. Our offers are not speaking to them. The launch event we did, it's not speaking to them. And that's why people aren't showing up. So we do need to focus on making sure we have done our ideal client research. When pricing, we need to consider, have they invested before? So have they invested in a program like yours, or have they invested in personal development? Whatever it is, we need to find out, has our ideal client, invested in something before? And what was it that they invested in? How much are they spending on the investments that they are making? And then what are they willing to invest? And we want to ask them all of this when we are doing our research. And you don't have to do it all at once, but this is really going to help us understand where our ideal client, like what price range speaks to them. And we can make different offers based on this. We really don't want to guess, because if we put all of this work into, let's say, that 3 to 5 day challenge, we don't want to get to the end when we're pitching our program and the price that we have it at, that price point is so out of left field that we don't convert anything. And it wasn't because we didn't build that like, no trust. It wasn't because they don't think what we have to offer is valuable. We just did not understand where our ideal client is when it comes to money. And then we do want to look at some competitor research. What are our competitors charging? And first of all, do we even know who our competitors are? Now, some people don't think that they should go look at their competitors. And really, we want to make sure we have a lot of things set up before we look at competitors, because we don't want to, we just want to be careful about what we're being influenced by when it comes to our competitors. But there's some great information we can gather from what they're doing and what their audience is saying. So this can be another way to go look and see what comparable programs to yours are charging for a similar offer. And then we want to make sure that our offer is profitable. Now, if you are doing any kind of one-on-one coaching or live group programs or anything that's taking your time, taking your team's time, that's something we want to work out to understand how many hours are going into that. What tech platforms are we paying for? And looking, for that specific program, but then also in our business. Now, when we think about this, with an evergreen, there are going to be more costs associated up front when it comes to create an evergreen offer. So that one you can play around with a little bit on the pricing. But if it is a live program, it's not pre-recorded, it's taking your time, you have to be present every single time that you execute this offer. That's when you really want to make sure that, when you look at how many people you're going to enroll in that program, to make sure that it covers your cost and then pays you what you want to make as a business owner. And then when we look at pricing, we want to look at our offer. We want to break down the value of everything included, just so we have an idea of what we are providing to them, to make sure that we really are providing a lot for what the price is, right? Because when someone sees a price, but they see all of this that says included, that's going to help them see that they're going to get a lot out of it, and they can kind of start to visualize that ROI. So your action steps here are to go away and do some client or ideal client research, do some competitor research, figure out at what point would your program be profitable for your business, and then break down what's included in your offer to see what kind of value you're truly providing your clients. Feel free to share it with us. We love to take a look and, be your cheerleader along the